Hey everybody, Jason from RMBL, Riding My Best Life. I'm coming at you from the RMBL Palatial Studio, man cave / rec room. Anyway, this is where I hang out when I'm not riding. And I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about today about my relationship between YouTube and mountain biking. YouTube is what really inspired me to become a mountain biker. My very first video I ever watched was Brian from BKXC. Well, he did the Chasing Epic on Gooseberry Mesa, and I thought, wow, I'd love to do that. What a trail. I bought a bike and I went out and I hit it and crashed 3 or 4 times. Had a great time and never looked back. Last year, August, I decided, hey, why not start a channel to see if maybe I can inspire other people to ride like I've been inspired. And I use YouTube quite a bit as a tool to try and teach me how to get better. I mean, Phil with Skills has had some great videos out there. Ryan Leach, there's just countless others where you can watch and learn how to be better. And that's kind of what I've done. I've used YouTube exclusively to become a better mountain biker. And recently I stumbled across a great video from Paul the Punter. And I believe it was about, I think it was titled, 2 Professional Mountain Bikers Help Me With My Posture, or something very similar to that. I'll put it on the screen and try and share it with you. But what they talked about really resonated with the way I ride, and I think helped me become a better mountain biker already just in the last couple weeks. And every time I ride with a group of guys that are better riders than me, it seems like I can keep up with them for the most part until it comes to cornering. And I've always struggled with getting around corners, and it kind of was a light bulb moment in my head where it just said, well, you're probably not in the right position to be able to attack these corners well. So I worked on exactly what they said. I worked on using my bigger muscles, my glutes and my legs, to really feel that trail and to press down into the trail. And it actually just helped me pick up some speed. And then the balance point, you know, not having my arms straight, a little bit more of a bend in my shoulders back and my head on a swivel, you know, and then where my hip position were. All these things I kind of threw together and tried to do it. And so this ride that I'm about to show you today is one of my favorite local trails. I do it quite a bit as just an evening, right before sunset, shuttle run. It's not really downhill, but it's got enough pitch to it to where it almost feels like a downhill run. And I was able to PR all 4 sections. And I've ridden this trail a couple dozen times, and this is the fastest I've done it. And I owe that to Paul the Punter, if you're watching, which I doubt. Thanks very much. Excellent video. You inspire me every day, and that's it's kind of why I'm doing a YouTube channel. I hope that I, like some of these others, have the opportunity to inspire you to get off the couch and get out and ride. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm about that close to 300 subscribers. And if you want to be the lucky 300, just press subscribe. There's really no luck to it. You just got to press the button. So thanks for watching. All right, so we are starting down the Jem Trail, and we're going to go down Dead Ringer today. For those of you who watch my channel, this is going to be something a little bit different than what I usually do. There's going to be 0 edit to this at all, other than the voiceover and maybe a little music as we go. This is a straight run. It's a 2.7 mile ride. Downhill with a few punchy climbs, nothing really major. It's one of those trails that if you can get in a rhythm, you can ride it fast. And I have been struggling, and I notice when I make videos with better riders that they tend to lose me while we're doing cornering and berms. This trail has quite a bit of cornering, so I'm using it to practice going fast around corners. If you don't want to watch the whole trail as kind of a trail tour, skip up to maybe the 10-minute mark. The rest of the way from 10 to the finish seems to be the faster, more exciting part of the trail. So either skip ahead or come along for the ride. It's not that the trail is boring. There's actually some pretty cool exposure coming up, but if you're looking for speed and cornering, that's where it's at. a little loose there. Taking this section a little slower than I normally would, just for the fact that I can't see very well when the sun comes in my eyes around these tight corners. It's very narrow single track with some exposure, and you just never know when somebody's going to be around the corner. It's a pretty busy trail. I got lucky today though. One more coming. Just two of you? Feel the burn? Oh, yeah. By the way, when you hear me talking to myself, it's actually my nephew, Brenton, following me. He did a pretty good job keeping up today. This right here is where the trail starts to get fun. From here on to the bottom, you have a few jumps. You've got a lot more undulation, a lot of ups and downs, like a roller coaster. The tighter turns. This is where I came to challenge myself, put the pedal to the metal, and ride as fast and as hard as I can. Enjoy. Oh, yeah. I want to apologize for any heavy breathing. I didn't mean to be inappropriate at all. It's just hard work. That's a lot of pedaling, even though I'm mostly pointed somewhat downhill on this trail. It takes a lot of effort to really focus, make these turns, and keep the speed that I want it to go. I just want to remind you that Allen Iverson taught us that the important thing about life and sports is practice. We're talking about practice, man. So the best way to get faster at cornering is to get off the couch and actually get out and ride. And I want to give a quick shout out to Paul the punter and say thank you, Paul. Whether you know it or not, you really helped me improve my riding this day with that awesome video. Keep it up. Remember, get off the couch, get out and ride. Thanks for watching. RMBO, Riding My Best Life.